Hey everybody, my name's Chris. I'm the Casual Flipper. I'm a reseller on Amazon and eBay. I host the Casual Flipper podcast and of course this YouTube channel. I'm very excited for you to join this video today because we're going to dive into the basics of Seller Central. The reason I wanted to make this video is because when I first started on Amazon, I wasn't able to find a ton of content on the absolute basics. So I just want to go over some basic stuff on Seller Central. I'm going to let this intro go and then we'll get into the episode. So like I mentioned at the beginning, I just want to dive into some basics of Seller Central. After you've applied and been accepted, you might get to this page and it might be very confusing. So I want to demystify some of the stuff for you. Like 90% of it when you start, you're not going to use it. So I'm just going to go over the main things or main components of Seller Central that you'll use. Now just to start, I would definitely recommend downloading the app. So there is an app for it on Android and Apple, and that is where you're going to do probably 90% of everything. But for sure, Seller Central web browser has a purpose. It's the easiest way to manage your payments and also do shipments. So if you are doing FBA, I'll kind of show you where we start with that. So you're not going to see this stuff here. You're getting a little, maybe, I don't know if this is, if I blurred this out in the video or not, but just some different little tips it's giving me. So it wants me to restock this, but this was a one-time buy for me. It wants me to match an offer that I'm not going to do because that's how you get into pricing wars. I'll just be patient on this item and wait for someone to sell out or the price to go up. And the same idea here. So featured offer is when Amazon knows that another retailer out there has a cheaper price. So they're saying that probably maybe Walmart or somebody is selling this for $16.99 and they want me to match that, and then they'll make a buy box at that price, which I'm not going to do because I'm just going to be patient on it. We're coming up to Christmas. I'm fairly confident that this will sell at that price. It's only 45 cents difference. And over here, it just wants me to match somebody's low price at $23.95, which again, I'm not going to do. This is an item that I used to buy, but I don't buy it anymore. I got some there, and they'll sell. I'm not worried about it. So when you get in here, and there's always little tips and tricks, you can kind of go through all these different things, look at them if you'd like to. But really, where you're going to need to focus on when your first shipment is you go to inventory, and then manage inventory. So you'll click that, and all your inventory here reloads. So as you can see, I'm clearly into books. So let's just say that this book, this book, this book, this book, this book is the ones that I want to ship. Now, you might not even be at this point. You might open this page and you have absolutely nothing there. So, depending on the item, I would say the easiest way to get items onto this page is probably going to be through the app. So when you have your phone, let me just do something here quickly for you guys. So you're going to use your Android or Apple device, open the Seller Central app, and in there I'm going to show you how to get inventory listed. So this is a tool you might want to download. It's called Andy Desktop Mobile. It's just an Android emulator. So it's going to basically act as an Android device on my computer. And the reason that this is nice is it allows you to basically put Seller Central app on your computer. So you can see today's sales, nothing crazy going on yet. So when you have your phone out and you have this here, you'll click Add Product. You'll click this little camera up in the corner and scan the barcode of the item. Whatever, I don't have anything here. So say if it was this, you would just click this little camera icon here, scan that barcode there, and create your listing. Just go through the steps. Like it's pretty basic. You just go through the steps. One of the first things it's going to ask you, however, is if you want to do it FBM or FBA. You want to make sure you do FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. That means that we're going to actually ship this to Amazon's fulfillment center and they're going to take care of it. So click the little camera, scan the barcode. One of the first questions, it says FBM, FBA. We're going to do FBA because if you click the other one, it's going to mean that you're going to send it yourself, which you might want to do. But assume an FBA. So click FBA, set your prices, and click submit. Do that for each item, and then eventually you'll have a page that looks like this. And now that you've listed all your items, so they're on this page, but they're still at your house with you, you would select here the ones you want, click action, and then we're going to go send replenish inventory. So you click that. It's going to load them all up here. We're going to click continue. So now we're creating the shipment. I'm going to have to cancel this because I've already sent these items in. They haven't arrived yet, but they are en route. So individual or case pack products. So this is if you had a case of one item in a box. We don't have that. We have individual. We have like 5 or 6 different books that are all separate, so that's good there. And then you'd want to click continue to ship and plan. So here, how many of each one? We got 1 of each unit. So we click that, we go, and if you miss something, you could always click add products here. Continue. Who preps the item? So what this is asking is, do you want Amazon to label it or prep it? Depending on if it's closed, they might fold it nice, put a bag around it. For books, it's asking you who's going to prep the item. I recommend merchant because it's going to save you money. You're going to be able to do it cheaper than they can. But if you don't want to label anything, you can pick Amazon, but you're really digging into your products at that point. And prep guidance, there's nothing's needed. So, nothing. Apparel, like you would just put in what it is. So there's no prep needed for this because it's books. Nothing special needs to be done. Like if you had clothes, there's certain things that they want to do on their end to it, but we don't need to worry about that. Books. So no prep needed. We're going to have Amazon label these, but I do recommend merchant doing it, but let's just for the purpose say Amazon. Labels to print. So print labels. Who applies labels? So Amazon. So they're charging 20 cents per label. So if we go back here, who preps the item? So merchant. So okay, so this is actually asking, because I've always done books, I haven't really had to mess around with this stuff too much, but this is who's going to prep the item. So let's just pretend it's closed. Who's going to fold the item and put a bag around it? And we're going to say Amazon, but it doesn't matter because there's no prep needed. And then here, it's saying who's going to label the product, and we're saying Amazon. So there's no labels required for me to print, and they're charging 20 cents per. That's a lot. Like, that is a lot. And then we would just say we approve and continue. It's just saying it's going to Scarsborough. And then there's something funny going on with this. So here, okay, so this shows us that we're going to use Amazon's partner carrier. I recommend that it's UPS. It's going to be way cheaper for you. We're going to put this all in one box. No problem there. If you have more than one box, you would just click more than one box and you tell them how many. Everything in one box. You put in the box weight. You put in the dimensions of the box. You click confirm, and then you simply accept the shipping charges, put in the day you're going to ship it, and click complete shipment. That's literally it. That is how you do the shipments there. I'm going to delete this shipment because obviously those are already sent in. Delete shipment, yes. So that is how you send inventory. And as you can see, these are all my shipments that I've done. Next thing you're going to want to go to is manage FBA shipments. So under inventory, manage FBA shipments. This is key because it's going to show you all the shipments that you've done. You're going to see which ones are received, which ones are delivered, or whatnot. So I have these filtered here by the day I created them. So there's that one I just deleted. I see that it's deleted, so that's good. Here's the one I just sent the other day. It's in transit. I sent this on November 8th. It's delivered but not accepted. They're busy right now. And then these ones were received, accepted. So this page is going to be very important for you, just for tracking everything. And then the other key parts here are going to be your account health and feedback. So if we click account health, we can see that everything's good to go here. If we go feedback, you can see the reviews. So, you know, there's been lots of good reviews, so that's what we like to see. And then aside from that, I'm thinking the other key thing. Oh, right. Okay, so we're going to go back home. So we covered FBA shipments. That's something that you're going to use a lot. You're going to check your performance in here. Those are things you're going to use a lot. The other thing to be aware of right here, you can toggle between stores. So this is my .com store. I don't do a whole lot there. I just got some clothes. I don't really mess with it too much. Here, this is our balance. So I click this. I click this. So I can request a payment right now for $500. Request payment, and that'll be in my bank in a day or two. If I wait the 2 weeks, I'll get $1,300, and you can actually click disbursements, and you can see all the payouts, right? So that's very handy information because you can request payments, you can go back and see what you were paid. So those are kind of the main things you're going to do on Amazon on the Seller Central page, and then of course you can check your current inventory on this page, set your pricing and stuff like that. There's 100, not really, there's like 3 or 4 more tedious things when you're managing, but when you're just getting started, those are going to be the absolute main things. I mean, you should be aware that when returns come back, remove unfillable inventory is an important one. You have to go in there and tell them what you want to do with it. But if you're just getting on here and want to learn a few tips and tricks, those are kind of some good ones to start with. So I hope this brought you some value. Definitely like, subscribe, comment, and whatnot. I'm definitely going to try to blank out some of this stuff, but hope you enjoyed it. Be well, keep crushing, subscribe, be well, and stay real.